Apple was a big company in the 1990s, so it's not like buying Apple would have been some sneaky little, move where where you knew something no one else knew. Everybody knew Apple was big in the year 2000. So imagine if you bought $1,000 worth of Apple stock back then. How much money would you have if you just bought it and sat on it? You would have $365,000 right now today. 365. Some of you have children that were born after the year 2000. If you bought them $1,000 worth of Apple stock, just $1,000 on your child, the average cost of raising a child is over 300,000. If you took 1,000 of that 300,000, bought them some Apple stock, your 25-year-old would or 24-year-old would have $365,000 in their bank account. That 24-year-old would never have to work for anyone for the rest of their life if they know even the basics on how to protect and manage their money. If they knew something like selling stock options, they could literally get on their phone app and buy, I don't know, 1,000 shares of a company. They could go to Meta. Meta is, let me see, we did this morning in our stock options income class. So they could buy a Meta. Let's say Meta's 589 per share. Let's say they bought 500 shares of Meta for $294,000. They could sell those options right now on the market and bring in an income of roughly, let me see here, roughly, let's just do a rough estimate here. They could make $8,374 per month and not have to work for anybody. $8,300 a month is what is that? Over $100,000 a year. So they will be making six figures with no job, with no expectations, no requirements, no stress, no nothing. They will make that money just because you had the foresight to just say, let me take $1,000 of all the many thousands I'm going to waste this year. Let me just take 1,000 and buy some Apple stock and just leave it there. That's my gift to you as a child. And I say that, and I think this is a great example to bring up now because Christmas is coming and a lot of you are going to spend a lot of money buying a lot of stuff for your kids, a lot of stuff. And I'm going to ask you the really hard question of saying, you know, I know you love your kids, but do you care about your kids? I really believe at the core of my soul that there's a big difference between loving someone and caring about them. Love is sometimes selfish. It can be. I can love a car. I love chicken, but I don't care about chicken. I don't care. I don't care what happened. I mean, he got his head chopped off at the KFC farm. I don't love this dude. I mean, I love him, but I don't care about him. But I love it. He tastes delicious, but I don't care about it. Right? If I cared about the chicken, I would have wanted the chicken to be okay. I'd be like those people that go out and save animals and stuff, and I'd be like, "Don't kill the chickens." But no, I obviously don't love it. How can someone say they love you when they just ate your dead body? Like that's terrible. That's sick. That's sick, right? So I can again I love my car. I love these. I have these blue flip-flops on. They're really comfortable. I love my flip-flops. I will fight you if you take my flip-flops. My wife takes them and I get mad at her. I'm like, "Where's my flip-flops at?" Right? But I don't care about them. You understand? So loving someone, like even a child, you've ever seen people that love their kids, love the hell out of their kids, but they're doing nothing to prepare their children for the future. They're doing nothing to make sure their kids are going to be good and safe and healthy when they get older. Like I love them because I want to hug them and cuddle them, and they give me unconditional love, which is really kind of sometimes it can be as much about you as it is about them. I'm not saying you're doing this, but you probably know people who do this, right? It's like I love my baby, but then the things you do aren't necessarily conducive to the long-term mental and physical health of the child. Like I love my baby so much that I keep the baby away from their father. But the baby's like, but I like my daddy.